What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan, and I'm BMAX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a errata and rules update for Star Wars Legion. A lot of information's come out with the Star Wars Legion refresh, or as I like to call it, Star Wars Legion 2.0, that they won't admit it's 2.0. So we're going to look at some more things that are going on. We have a new points update list. There's bunch of different things. We'll eventually get to the core rule book and stuff like that, but we're also going to be looking at things like the new battle cards and update cards, and just kind of getting a general sense of what's changed with the game, trying to move through all this information, do a few videos at a time, and just slowly move through all the new information that they've unloaded on us. I would have honestly loved for them to do a video like what Alex Davies did back in the day of X-Wing 2.0, but you know, it's AMG, and AMG is not as good as FFG, so sorry guys, you're just not. Sorry. But anyways, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, we'll get right into it with the points update to begin with here. This is effective July 24th, 2024, so right around the same time they announced the refresh, or 2.0 as I like to call it. You see a few things here in blue. Most notably here is you have Emperor Palpatine for 170. If you looked at the original Palpatine card, he was 210, so he's dropped a whole 40 points. You also have Vader to 170 and 155. So depending on which Vader you have, Dark Lord of the Sith is the one that was originally in the core set, and he's dropped by about 30 points. And then, of course, you have, where is it here? The operative Darth Vader was sitting at about 170, and he's dropped by about 15 points down to 155. So any blue numbers mean that they're dropping, red numbers mean that they're going up. I mean, if we look at some other things here too, they might be different from what they were originally. Agent Kallus is on the list at 85 there, so it'd be interesting to see what he is at. Agent Kallus was originally 90, so he did have a drop, but that was in a previous list. So anything that's been modified, but hasn't changed this go round is still on the list. That's why they're not colored. Blue are any of the drops. Red, I believe would be any of the increases. So we have drops for the speeder bike, Scout Trooper sniper rifle upgrade, the RTC 97 Stormtrooper, T21 Stormtrooper, Del Meeko's got a drop. That's pretty much it for Imperial. Then we go down to Rebel Alliance. We have Ahsoka Tano, Luke Skywalker seeing a drop. Jedi Knight, I'm assuming that is the operative Luke. So yeah. And then we're seeing Tauntaun Riders have a drop. That's scary. Jetpack rockets from Mandalorians having a drop for upgrade cards, as well as the DH-447 sniper rifle for the Rebel Commandos. So just a little bit of stuff there. Galactic Republic's got a Bark Speeder drop, which is good because the Bark Speeder's garbage anyways. Twin beam Cannon's got a drop for the infantry support platform, and the ARC Trooper DC-15X ARC Trooper has a drop. So all those things got little drops there. Separatist looks like it's got a lot. Dwarf Spider, Droid Decuz, Maul, Saj, Sunfox, Stap Riders all got drops. And there was nothing on the list before. Well, I don't know, that's true. Some of these things could have been on the list before, but now they all have drops simultaneously. BX Series Commander Droid, Sniper has a drop. Magna Guard has a drop. B2 Battle Droids have a drop. That's good because they were always super expensive. Deflector Shields have a drop. Then we got Mercenaries, Din Djarin, Gar Saxon, the Maul. Syndicate Maul has a drop. Swoop Bike Riders have a drop. It's always good. Bikes are nice, so it's cool when they're more affordable. Force Push has a drop of 40 points. I don't even know what Force Push is worth, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't 40 points to begin with. So I want to see what this is worth now. Like on my original card, I'd have to look it up. But yeah, refurbished Gonk Droid, AG 2G quad laser for the A5 speeder truck, and heavy laser retrofit for the speeder truck as well. So those are all the points drops. Nothing's gone up. Obviously, a lot of things are already on the list or staying as they are. So just good to know for the different points costs there. Have to take a look at some of these and see if they're in there. 170 for him. But that's the points list, and we'll move on to the player cards. So they have a new style of player card, which I disagree with, completely disagree with the new cards for this. Not because they don't look good. They definitely look good. Just because they're making things more difficult. See, on the old cards, you had everything on... You just had everything on one card, on one side. The only thing on the other side was a little blurb about the character or the squad, or there was a keyword information. So like Pierce, originally, if you didn't know what Pierce was, flip it over, it tells you what Pierce is. They only did that for the first few cards because after that, they're like, you should know what Pierce is, or just go check the old cards or the rule book. So they only did that like for keywords like the first time that they came out. And then after that, they're like, nope, we don't care about keywords anymore. But yeah, so like this is cool. Yeah, take cover, exemplar. Obviously, things are going to change with Leia compared to her old card, and that's understandable. I don't know why the refresh. I don't know why they had to completely change the look of the card. The other thing I think is stupid is they put the points on the back. There we go. They put the points on the back right there, which I think is dumb because the points used to be on the same side as, telling you that it's a commander, as all the other things, your dice, stuff like that. But now that your upgrade slots are on the back, like, why do I want to have to look on the back of my card when before everything was on the one side? Like, you got so much room, dead room here. You can move this over like 2 inches and have these sitting there again like they were. You can shrink these down because look at all that dead space right there. Look at all that dead space. Nothing's printed in there. I know like they got stuff in here, but like this could be sized down. You could have this on the side. You could have the points right there. Like, it just seems wasteful, super wasteful. Like I said, the cards look good. I don't even know if they're going to print a conversion kit for this, because now it's like, well, why do I want to print this out myself? This is the one thing I'm a little bit upset about with the game is, like, they want you to print out these crappy cardboard versions. It's like, how about I just play the original version and say, screw you guys. And now our new expansion is going to come like this, so that your old stuff is completely like moot. It's just not what I would consider. I'm not happy about it, honestly. Yeah, you got Rebel Troopers, and that go through the Rebel stuff here. Speeder truck. I love how they have a 1. I guess that makes sense. 4, there you go. Yeah, so that's the strike team. But yeah, so like that's the number of, that makes sense. Love that they're not showing any of the cards with the updated points, so we can confirm that. But no, it's interesting. You got new things like shore troopers. I mean, the pictures look really great. It's nice that they're doing this, but again, like I want a conversion kit. I want one conversion kit for all factions. I don't want you being like, oh, we'll sell you a Rebel conversion kit and a Galactic Republic and a Scum conversion. It's like, no, sell us one conversion kit with all the cards, even if we don't have them. That way, at least if we buy the old expansions, look what we can have the new cards already. You dumb people. They need to sell this, because honestly, it sucks. They're making all our old stuff irrelevant. Like, it's one thing to errata something because it's broken and okay, you need a point. You're gonna have to remember what the points are worth. That's fine. There's apps for that. But to completely like displace like effects and different like keywords and stuff like that, and then making our cards completely useless to what we had. So we either got to have some kind of app that tells us what everything does, which is just annoying because you kill your battery while you're trying to play the game. They gave Major Marquand his own ATST as well as the original one. So that was like 2 ATST cards. There's Padme, Yoda, Obi-Wan, Anakin. This is Galactic Republic stuff. And this isn't even all the cards too. I'm like looking through this and I'm like, that's not even everything. That's not, so like, did they only maybe they only updated some stuff? Like they didn't update everything? That's where I'm kind of getting at. Like, what's the point of, like, if you're not going to update everything, why the new cards? Why not just update the old cards with the new abilities? Like that's even more confounding, really, if you think about it. It's like, oh, well, we don't need to change this and this and this, so we're not going to do versions of it. It's like, then why bother changing it in the first place? Armor 5. It's kind of cool. Armor 5. Arsenal 2. Outmaneuver. Weak point sides. I mean, I have to look up the old card to really see like what the differences are here. The different T-Series tacticals. Stuff like that. Super tactical droid. Poggle the Lesser. Grievous. I mean, like, the cards are cool, but like I said, it just seems so out of place. So yeah, what is it here? Magna Guards, Crusader class, prototype tank droid. So there's like a prototype tank droid. Same points though, so whatever. You have your Chewbacca, Ewoks, new command cards. So like Anakin's command cards, they've got rid of that flaw feature, and they've changed some of the command cards. That's really great. Yeah. So yeah, you got where the fun begins, lead from the front, tactical planning, leadership of the 501st, General Skywalker. So he's got like 6 command cards now. Well, sorry, those are the 501st ones, but they're, yeah, still pretty good. Chewbacca ones, that's funny. The super tactical, Saj, Maul, Phantom Menace, that's kind of cool. So they've changed a bunch of them. Changed a bunch of command cards, so you need new command cards. And of course, those look different too. So we have those here. Major Marquand with his 5th brother gets a new one. Upgrade card updates. So Impact Grenade, a Speeder Truck, Backworld Medic, Unorthodox Tactician for the AA5 Speeder Trucks, ATRT Flamethrower, they've changed that. Onboard comms channel. And they got the new update to the upgrade cards, so they look different too. Right? Ion Trooper, Scattergun. Yeah, a lot of them changed. You also have the Fleet Trooper squad, so add 5 Fleet Trooper miniatures. So you can basically double your squad size. So yeah. Buy more expansions, guys. That's what they're trying to say. Buy more expansions. There's now 1,000 points in the game, so I guess you could buy more expansion. Yeah, lots of different upgrades. They're really basic now. They don't even have a picture. I'm honestly wondering if these are even... they look like they're the American mini sized, but until you print them out, you'd never know. So it'd be interesting to see. I wonder if they're gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna do a. It'd be interesting to see if they're gonna do it. Clones, stuff like that. Add 5 clones. Interesting, definitely. I'll have to see how everything goes there. That's it. BX. Geonosian Warriors, add 5. Add 7 B1 battle miniatures. Oh gosh. I think they're already like 6 or 7. 14 squad droids just throwing dice. He's like, I have not enough dice. And I have like 2 or 3 sets of dice as my main set. Just for those big gun rounds where you use like the Z6s. So that's interesting as all heck. Then you have we have our new battle card updates. You're basically battle lines. We're just doing battle lines now. There's no cool different ways to do it. You see, and you got the different shifting priorities, recover and research. These are all locked in with these. They're the same. Same with these. So this is kind of like, this is your when you're picking your stuff, this is what you're kind of stuck with. You can't mix and match like you used to. Then you have the mission basically, which you got to pick. You get to kind of mix and match that between that. That's about it. And then you have the advantages, which are something new, like advanced intel, special rule at the start of the first activation phase. Add 1 advantage token to your pass pool, whatever that does. Fortified positions during setup, you may place up to 3 barricades within friendly or controlled territory and beyond range 1 of each other. So again, fortified positions gives you an advantage of cover, right? The POI tokens, whatever those are. POI. Peace O. Need an S. Should have been a POS token. It's a Pokeball. Copyright. AMG, you're going to get sued. Just got to change that to white. So whatever that does. They have the new half range ruler, which is half of range 1. So you can print out a cardboard version, or unless you're an idiot, you could just measure half of range 1. I mean, it's split right in the middle. You can see there's a circle in the middle, so you can actually physically measure half of range 1. So good job, AMG. Print out a cardboard version. It's not like you already have a range 1 thing that is split right in the middle. So interesting. Blue player, obviously. Red player again. I think that's a B. So I think that's blue. So that's like the Arabesh for blue, and the round tracker, because now you're going to have this. This actually looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind printing this like in acrylic. Like that would be an acrylic sheet of this would be actually really cool. So you can put your objectives down, your player tokens down, your round counters down, your victory points. Maybe these are for the victory points. As you get victory points, you can put them there. I'd have to read more into all the rule changes that they've done, but this is kind of the way they want you to design like the game, which is funny because like where are you gonna have the room for this? Like you have a big table, like a 3x6 table. You have all your cards, which are now like changed, and your lists building, and then your dice box. Obviously, now you need room for this. It's kind of like okay. And it kind of makes it I made custom acrylic round counters. So now I'm like, oh man, the round counter was so nice. And now it's like, no, we'll just do this instead. Size. It's just, I don't know. It could be a nice and a nice acrylic. I think like if you could like do this in a nice acrylic, it'd be really cool. But we'll have to see. I want gameplay basically of 2.0 to kind of give me some ideas of what the game changes are. But we will continue to go through this stuff. We'll look at the core rules book to see what else has changed in a future video. Thank you guys for tuning into this. As always, it's a blast to be able to explore this stuff with you guys. And just, I have some excitement for this, but I also have some apprehension for this. And some of the apprehension is because of X-Wing 2.0 and how they did that game dirty and now they've canceled it. And I don't want Legion to end. I want them to do a good job, and I just don't know if this is the right course for the game, but we'll see in time if it picks up, if it's popular, if they're going to do conversion kit, or if we're just going to have to print our own stuff. But looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.